Yo! Beer review time. So, today's the day, October 1st, 2021, that foul year of our Lord. As early as this morning, I was saying some people are getting overexcited and they need to slow their roll, and it's not like the whole place is just going to open back up again. Then I started reading. And I guess we're open. We, Saigon. Pasteur Street tap rooms are working on getting fully open for deliveries. Not. If anybody thinks they're going to a fucking bar this weekend, you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself. I wanted to say shout out to Mike Tatarski. Mike is a journalist living here in Saigon. He's got a Substack. He's doing updates on the COVID situation. He wrote a good article today about what the new decree means and what actually we're able to do and not do. Check him out. He was also one of the original regular customers at the original tap room, 144. Steak! Alright, so, in the midst of all that's happening, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of questions. If you're listening to this and you're waiting for an answer from me on something, it's coming. You'll know as soon as I will. But what do we do when we don't know what's going on? What do? We do one a day till we do them all. We do one sip, and we score them out of 10. Are we getting a glass for this? Yes. It's a little hectic. A little hectic in my kitchen right now. But we persevere. We review beers. That's what we do here. Today, another one from our friends at Seven Bridges Brewing Company. This is the Sunset Tangerine. Shout out to Yen. She's an entrepreneur. 4.2% ABV, 14 IBU. Looking like a little bit of extra yeast on the bottom of the bottle. Perfectly fine. Don't be scared of live yeast, my friends. It's in your beer. Still in date. So, we're going to give it a shot. Where's my opener? I've got a million bottle openers. Can never find one when you need it. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. And who would have thought it figures? It's like rain on your wedding day. Hey! Update on 60 songs that explain the 90s. One of my favorite podcasts going right now. They did an Alanis Morissette episode. I think that was the first one. Shout out to Chris Dundon. Watching. I keep saying watching for podcasts. Listening along with me. I grew up, you watched stuff. Now we listen. It's crazy. There have been 4 new episodes out of 20 since the hiatus, since Chris and I made our bet. I'm up 1-0 on them. So far. We both whiffed badly on... We both missed 2 of them. I got the first one. And the most recent one, we both got the band right, but we picked the wrong song. Which happens. And we were very specific. You need to nail the band and the song to get a point. So, we both picked the wrong REM songs. We had good guesses. And it turned out to be... He did an episode on night swimming, which is my favorite REM song, but not the one that I thought he was going to do. Sometimes you got to go with your gut. Sunset Tangerine. The description's in Vietnamese, so no help there. I could look it up online, but I'm pretty sure it's a light wheat ale with tangerine. So, why bother? Yeah, a little bit of yeast. All good. One sip. Everybody knows the rules. If you want to check out another Seven Bridges review, we did the Infinite Prosperity. Big beer, big score. Had a special guest reviewer, my buddy Trent. Lining up future guest reviewers now that we can leave our apartments and homes. If you want to be a guest reviewer on the show, shoot me a message. And think about what kind of beer you want to review. Because we can't review beers that I've already reviewed. It needs to be something new. Think about the beer. Don't just be like, I want to be on your show. Think about what kind of beer you want to do. One sip, everyone knows the rules. This smells super fruity. And, I think it's from the esters. I can't imagine you'd pump enough tangerine in here to get like a super tangerine smell. I think it's the esters. Stay tuned for my TED Talk about esters. The only esters I know are all the Jewish girls I dated when I was... That's not true. I didn't date many Jewish girls. One sip, everybody knows. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Huh. It tastes like a kind of Belgian style wheat with the esters. Oh, look at this one. The bridge is the Saigon Bridge. My favorite bridge. Why? Because it's in Saigon. I love this city. One sip, everyone knows the rules. We do one a day until we do them all. That's good. I'm sure I've tried this beer before, but it's been a long time. I don't remember what it tasted like. I was thinking that tangerine is a pretty subtle flavor. And you're going to need a lot of tangerine to get any tangerine flavor. They must have put a lot of tangerine in this. Because it's not like pow tangerine, but it's there. It's a nice beer. If you like Pastor Street's Passion Fruit Wheat, I would definitely recommend giving this a try. I'd say it's a little more wheat-y. It's a little more like a Belgian wheat than an American wheat. With the passion fruit wheat, it's really just all about the passion fruit. This is a nice balance between the style of beer and the tangerine and the ingredient, the adjunct. Quite a bit of yeast, but hey, tastes great. There you go. Good beer for a morning beverage, which it is. We're going to go 8.7 on the tangerine wheat. Sorry, the Sunset Tangerine. Sunsets are nice. Sunrise in Boogie Nights, Buck and Melinda? Maybe that's the actress's name, not the character's name. Can't remember which one. They either say sunrises are great, but sunsets are better. Anyway, they fall in love over their shared love of either sunsets or sunrises, or both. The Sunset Tangerine is 8.7. Have a great weekend. Let's get back to work. That's a review.